कल्पये च प्रदानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम तद्विष्णु परं पदं सदा पश्यन्ति सुरदेव चक्षुरात्माम्। ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु। ओम अपवित्र पुत्रवा सर्वावस्थ भूत विभाज स्मरेत् पुंडरीकाक्षसभ्यन्तरे स्थिते। ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु ओम नमः सर्वमंगलमंगलं वरनिर्वरदो सुवर्णाय नमस्कृतं सर्वकर्माणि कारयत्। ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु ओम विष्णु ओम माधव माधव विद्ये सरन्ते साधव सर्वकार्येषु माधव आ। नमो माधव नमो माधव नमो माधव आ। ओम अक्षर शुभाय भगवतो ओम भूर्भुवस्सुतसवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गदेवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। ओम विष्णु दशरथपराधे शेषवरकल्पे वैवस्वतमन्वन्तरे अष्टविंशतिकुलजगास्य प्रथम सन्ध्यायां बम्बविंशोत्तवर्तमानाय तथा नमः। निर्भक्तिचारु महाराज जम्मूद्वीपे अमेरिकाखण्डे सियाटलस्थाने सन्निधे लक्ष्मीसिंह सन्निधे लक्ष्मीसिंह तुलसी पूजा शांति पूजा हम करिष्यामि। ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। ओम ईशाधुपतिस्मृतिस्मृतिनाय नमो नमः। परतो सत्यमे कृष्णां सर्वलोकसरक्षजन्तुर्गते सत्यमे लोकनपावनः कृष्णमेव सर्वत्र सत्यको जयश्यामते सत्यकादि सर्वविघ्नविनाशनः। ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। ओम जय नरसिंह श्री नरसिंह जय जय श्री नरसिंह प्रह्लादेश जय पद्मा मुख पद्मसिंह तव करकमलभरी नखसिंहभूतनुविंगं केशवदीत नरहरि रूप। जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि जय जगदीश हरि हरि। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। कृष्णाय नमो नमः। ओम ईशादीपस्कृष्णाय नमो नमः। ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। ओम उग्रं वीरं महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखं सिंहं भीषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्नमाम्यहम्। ईश्वर पौर्णमो कृष्ण सत्यं विग्रहणादिनादि गोविन्दं सर्वकारणं कारणः ईश्वरसिंहाय निवेदयामि विष्णुसिंहाय समर्पयामि। श्रीकृष्णाय नमः कृष्णाय नमः कृष्ण नमः सिंह नमस्ताभ्य नमः संकीर्तनाय नमः। ॐ पुष्पे पुष्पे सपुष्पे पुष्प पुष्प संभवे एतानि पुष्पाणि शङ्करनरसिंहाय निवेदयामि ॐ ईश्वर परमकृष्णादिराधि गोविन्दां सर्वकारणं करणः उग्रं महाविष्णु जन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्यु नमामि लक्ष्मीसिंहाय समर्पयामि लक्ष्मीसिंहाय निवेदयामि लक्ष्मीसिंहाय समर्पयामि ॐ पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते कर्तु सत्ये कृष्ण सर्वलोकेश्वरः पर्यन्तं कृष्णते सत्ये लोकनाथः कृष्णमेव सर्वत्र सृष्टिपूज्यस्य सदिकाशि सर्वविघ्नविनाशनः ॐ नरसिंहः कवचं स्तोत्रः ॐ नरसिंह कवचं वक्ये प्रह्लादे नितं पूरुदः सर्वरक्षकरं पुण्यः सर्वोपद्रवनाशनः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वसम्पत्करं चैव सर्वमोक्षपदाकं धाम्नानि सिंहदेवीसां हेमसिंहासनस्थितां स्वाहा 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 ब्रीभितस्य त्रिनयनां शरदमिम्बु समप्रभालक्कालक्षितवामानां विभूषितिरुपासितः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ चतुर्भुजकमलङ्गा स्वर्णकुण्डलशोभितः स्वरजं शोभितं तत्करं रत्नकृद्विमुद्रितः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ तप्तकञ्चन संकाशां पीतनिर्मलवासनः इन्द्रादिस्फुरमौलिका स्फुरमणिकदीप्तिभिः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ विराजितपददन्द शङ्खचक्रे नितिर्मित्ते गुरुमतस्य विनयां तुम्बमानां मुदस्थितः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ सुहृदं कमलं संकृत्य कवचं पदे नृसिंहं मे शिरो पातु लोकलोकार्थसंभवं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वगोपीशतवासः फलमेरकतुदिने नृसिंहं मे दिशो पातु सोमासुग्नाग्निलोचनः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ स्मृतिमे पातु निहरि मुनिवरा सुतप्रिया नासामे सिंहासनस्तु मुखलक्ष्मी मुखप्रिया स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वविधदिव पातुः नृसिंहं वसनं मम भक्तबन्धबन्धानां सदा प्रह्लादवन्दितः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ नृसिंहं पातु मे कष्टवदत्तं दिव्यं सुवितं भुजो नृसिंहं पातु मे भुजो स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रवीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतो मुखां नृसिंहं विष्णुं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम करमे देवे वर्धो निसिंहं पातु सर्वत्र हृदयं योगे साधस्ता निवासं पातु मे हरे स्वाहा 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 ओम मध्ये पातु हिरण्यक्षा भक्तकोष्ठे विदर्णः नवि मे पातु हरि सनार्विबम्ब संस्कृतः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यामि स्वाहा 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 ओम ब्रह्मांड ओम ब्रह्मांड गुरु सजस्य पातु मे कोटि गुज्जा मे पातु गुज्जानां मंत्राणां गुज्जा रूपदे स्वाहा 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 उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यामि स्वाहा 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 ओम गुरुमनं भव पातु जननीनो नररूपदे गंगे पातु सरवरार्था यशस्वनी केसरिणे स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम सुरराज्य पद पातु पातु मे निरसरः सहस्रशीर्ष पुरुषाः पातु मे सर्वसन्तनः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम महाग्रपर्वतं पातु महाग्रगजतिरते महाविष्णु दक्षिणेस्तु महाजलन्तनकृतः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम पश्चिमे पातु सर्वेषु दिशि मे सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं पातु गेयां सोमाभूषान् अभिग्रहाय स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम ईशानां पातु भद्रां मे सर्वमङ्गलदायके संसारं भतं पातु मृत्युर्मृत्यु निकेसरिणे स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम इदं नरसिंहकवचं प्रह्लादं मुखबन्धितः भक्तिमान् पते नैतां सर्वपापा प्रमुच्यते स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम इदं नरसिंहकवचं प्रह्लादं मुखबन्धितः भक्तिमान् पते नैतां सर्वपापा प्रमुच्यते स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम पुत्रवान् धनवान् लोके दीर्घायु उपजायते जं जं कमायते कामा तं तमप्नोति असंशयं स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम सर्वतं जयमाप्नोति सर्वतः विजयित भवेत् भमत्करदिव्यानां ग्रहाणां विनिवारणः स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ओम विश्वेश्वरतः बीजपापा हरं परं बम्ब रक्षा सजगणां दुरसरानं कर्णः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ भुजिवातलपत्रे वक्त्रवजं लिखितं शुभं करमूले दितजेन सिद्धयेषु कर्मसिद्धयां स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ देवासुरमनुष्येषु संयमं जयमं लभेत् एकछन्दः त्रिछन्दवा जपते नियतो नरः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वमङ्गलमङ्गला भुक्तिमुक्ते च विन्दते दृढशक्तिसहस्राधिपते शुद्धात्मनां श्रीनां स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ कवचस्य मन्त्रस्य मन्त्रसिद्धि प्रजाते अनेन मन्त्रराजेन कृष्णस्वे मन्त्रणां स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ तिलकविन्नदस्य तस्य ग्राय भयहरे त्रिवार जपमनसस्तु दन्तवरभिमन्तस्य स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ प्रयजेत जो नरः मन्त्रनिसिंहं दयमचरेत् तस्य रोगापनसन्ति ये च कुस्ते संस्कृतः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ गर्जन्तां निजभुजवतरन्तं दवन्तं हरन्तं रूपं तपन्तं द्विविभक्तं विजतं क्षिप्तं तं कृतवन्तं रसन्तं द्विसत्तं हरन्तं वरन्तं विक्रन्तं पुनति करणीकर शतदिव्यं सिंहं नमामि स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेसनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ नरसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महासिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ दिव्यसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाबलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महादेवाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ स्तंभजाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रलोचनाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ रुद्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वभूते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्रीमते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ योगानन्दाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ विक्रमाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ हराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ कोलालाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ चक्रिणे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ विजय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ जयवर्धनाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ पंचननाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रमीर महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेशनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ इदं नृसिंहाय इदं नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ अघोराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ घोरविक्रमाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ ज्वलन्मुखाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाजलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाप्रभवे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ नितलखाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सहस्रखाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ दुर्नीतिखराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ पनतपाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रमीर महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेशनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ महादष्टाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाप्रभवे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ प्रज्ञाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ चण्डकपिने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सदाशिवाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ स्तम्भजाय ॐ सदा हिरण्यकशिपुदंसिने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ दत्तदानवभञ्जनाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ कुणभद्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाभद्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ बलभद्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सुभद्रकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ करलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ विकलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ विकृते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वकृतकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रमीर महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेशनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रमीर महाविष्णु ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं वेशनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ तिलोकात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ ईशाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ भैरवडम्बराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ वैभवे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ दिव्याय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रं मृत्युर्मृत्यो नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ अच्युताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ कविमाधवे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ अधुक्षुजाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ अक्षराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ वनमालिने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ वरप्रदाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ विश्वम्भराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ अद्भुताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यो नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ भव्याय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्री विष्णवे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ अनगस्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ नखस्राय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सूर्यज्योतिषे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सुरेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सहस्रभावे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वज्ञाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ ब्रजदष्टाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यो नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ ब्रजदष्टाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ ब्रजनखाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महानन्दाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परन्तपाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वमन्त्ररूपकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वजन्त्रवितरणाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वजन्त्रात्मकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ अव्यक्ताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सुव्यक्ताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सुरेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ भक्तवत्सलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ वैशाख सुखोद्भुताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमहाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यो नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ शरणगतवत्सलाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उदकीर्ते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ पुण्यात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ चण्डविक्रमाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ वेदत्रय प्रपूज्याय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ भगवते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परमेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ शिवसकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्रीनिवासाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्रीनिवासाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ जगद्व्यापिने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखा निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रा मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ जन्माय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ जगत्पालाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ महाकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ दिरूपप्रवृत्ते नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परमात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परम ज्योतिषे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ निर्गुणनाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ नीकेश्वरिणे नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परम तत्ताय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ परम धामने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सच्चिदानंद विग्रहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ सर्वात्मने नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ धीराय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ प्रह्लाद पलकाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रा मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रं वीरमः विष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां निःसिंहं विषनं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युं नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रमिरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रमिरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ उग्रमिरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्यु नमाम्यहं स्वाहा ॐ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा 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 ॐ उग्रमिरं महाविष्णुं ज्वलन्तो सर्वतोमुखां नृसिंहं विषणं भद्रां मृत्युर्मृत्युर्महाम्यहं स्वाहा 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 ॐ पूर्णमिदं पूर्णमादाय पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति ॐ शान्ति ॐ शान्तिः Our sincere prayer to Lord Narasimha. If you so desire, please give your usual name to Bhakti Charu Maharaj, so that he can continue in such million of souls to become Krishna consciousness. ॐ यत्र कल्परिभ्यष्टं मात्राहीनं च भवेत् पूर्णं भवतु तत्सर्वं तत्प्रसाद सुरेश्वरः हरिः ॐ तत्सत् ॐ शान्ति চাবিটা ব্যাগ ওখানে আছে
pacifies Lord Narasimha with prayers. As related in this chapter, Prahlada Maharaj followed the order of Lord Brahma, pacified the Lord. Then the Lord was extremely angry after having killed Hiranyakashipu. After Hiranyakashipu was killed, the Lord continued to be very angry, and the demigods headed by Lord Brahma could not pacify him. Even Mother Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, the constant companion of Narayana, could not dare come before Lord Narasimha. Then Lord Brahma asked Prahlada Maharaj to go forward and pacify the Lord's anger. Prahlada Maharaj, being confident of the affection of his master, Lord Shiva, was not afraid at all. He very gravely appeared before the Lord's lotus feet and offered him respectful obeisances. Lord Narasimha, being very much affectionate toward Prahlada Maharaj, put his hand on Prahlada's head, and because of being personally touched by the Lord, Prahlada Maharaj immediately achieved Brahma Jnana spiritual knowledge. Thus he offered his prayers to the Lord in full spiritual knowledge and full devotional ecstasy. The instructions given by Prahlada Maharaj in the form of his prayers are as follows. Prahlada said, I am not proud of being able to offer prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I simply take shelter of the mercy of the Lord, for without devotion one cannot appease him. One cannot please the Supreme Personality of Godhead simply by dint of high parentage or great opulence, learning, austerity, penance, or mystic power. Indeed, these are never pleasing to the Supreme Lord, for nothing can please him but pure devotional service. Even if a non-devotee is a Brahmana, qualified with the 12 Brahminical symptoms, he cannot be very dear to the Lord, whereas if a person born in a family of dog-eaters is a devotee, the Lord can accept his prayers. The Lord does not need anyone's prayers, but if a devotee offers his prayers to the Lord, the devotee benefits greatly. Ignorant persons born in low families, therefore, can sincerely offer heartfelt prayers to the Lord, and the Lord will accept them. As soon as one offers his prayers to the Lord, he is immediately situated in the Brahman. Lord Narasimha appeared for the benefit of all human society, not only for Prahlada's personal benefit. The fierce form of Lord Narasimha may appear most awful to a non-devotee, but to the devotee, the Lord is always affectionate, as he is in other forms. Conditioned life in the material world is actually extremely fearful. Indeed, a devotee is not afraid of anything else. Fear of material existence is due to false ego. Therefore, the ultimate goal of life for every living entity is to attain the position of being servant of the Lord. The miserable condition of the living entities in the material world can be remedied only by the mercy of the Lord. Although there are so-called material protectors like Lord Brahma and other demigods, or even one's own father, they are unable to do anything if one is neglected by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, one who has fully taken shelter of the Lord's lotus feet can be saved from the onslaught of material nature. Therefore, every living entity should be unattracted by material so-called happiness and should take shelter of the Lord by all means. That is the mission of human life. To be attracted by sense gratification is simply foolish. Whether one is a devotee of the Lord or is a non-devotee does not depend upon one's birth in a high or low family. Even Lord Brahma and the goddess of fortune cannot achieve the full favor of the Lord, whereas a devotee can easily attain such devotional service. The Lord's mercy is bestowed equally upon everyone, regardless of whether one is high or low. Because Prahlada Maharaja was blessed by Narada Muni, Prahlada became a great devotee. The Lord always saves the devotee from impersonalists and voidists. The Lord is present in everyone's heart as the supersoul to give the living being protection and all benefits. Thus, the Lord acts sometimes as the killer and sometimes as the protector. One should not excuse the Lord for any discrepancies. It is his plan that we see varieties of life within this material world. All of them are ultimately his mercy. Although the entire cosmic manifestation is non-different, the material world is nonetheless different from the spiritual world. Only by the mercy of the Supreme Lord can one understand how the wonderful material nature acts. For example, although Lord Brahma appeared from the lotus seed that had grown from the abdomen of Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, he could not understand what to do after his appearance. He was attacked by two demons, Madhu and Kaitava, who took away Vedic knowledge, but the Lord killed them and entrusted to Lord Brahma the Vedic knowledge. Thus, the Lord appears in every millennium in the societies of demigods, human beings, animals, saints, and aquatics. All such incarnations are meant to protect the devotees and kill the demons. But this killing and protecting does not reflect any sense of partiality on the part of the Supreme Lord. The conditioned soul is always attracted by the external energy. Therefore, he is subjected to lust and greed, and he suffers under the conditions of material nature. The Lord's causeless mercy toward his devotee is the only means by which to get out of material existence. Anyone engaged in glorifying the Lord's activities is always unafraid of this material world, whereas one who cannot glorify the Lord in that way is subjected to all lamentation. Those interested in silently worshiping the Lord in solitary places may be eligible for liberation themselves, but a pure devotee is always aggrieved to see others suffering. Therefore, not caring for his own liberation, he always engages in preaching by glorifying the Lord. Prahlada Maharaj, therefore, had tried to deliver his class friends by preaching and had never remained silent. Although being silent, observing austerities and penances, learning the Vedic literature, undergoing ritualistic ceremonies, living in a solitary place, and performing japa and transcendental meditation are approved means of liberation. They are meant for non-devotees or for cheaters who want to live at the expense of others. A pure devotee, however, being freed from all such deceptive activities, is able to see the Lord face to face. The atomic theory of the composition of cosmic manifestation is not factual. The Lord is the cause of everything, and therefore, he is the cause of this creation. One should therefore always engage in devotional service by offering respectful prayers to the Lord, offering prayers, working for the Lord, worshiping the Lord in the temple, always remembering the Lord, and always seeing about his transcendental activities. Without these 6 kinds of activity, one cannot attain to devotional service. Prahlada Maharaj thus offered his prayers to the Supreme Lord, begging his mercy at every step. Lord Narasimha was pacified by Prahlada Maharaj's prayers and wanted to give him benedictions by which Prahlada could procure all kinds of material facilities. Prahlada Maharaj, however, was not misled by material facilities. Rather, he wanted to remain always a servant of the servant of the Lord. When Lord Narasimha saw the small boy Prahlada Maharaj prostrated at the soles of his lotus feet, he became most ecstatic in affection toward his devotee. Raising Prahlada, the Lord placed his lotus hand upon the boy's head because his hand is always ready to create fearlessness in all of his devotees. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The necessities of the material world are 4. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, and Maituna. Eating, sleeping, defending, and mating. In this material world, everyone is in fearful consciousness. Sada samadvigna diyam. And the only means to make everyone fearless is Krishna consciousness. When Lord Narasimha appeared, all the devotees became fearless. The devotee's hope of becoming fearless is to chant the holy name of Lord Narasimha. Yato yato yami tato Narasimha. Wherever we go, we must always think of Lord Narasimha. Thus there will be no fear for the devotee of the Lord. By the touch of Lord Narasimha's hand on Prahlada's head, Prahlada was completely freed of all material contaminations and desires, as if he had been thoroughly cleansed. Therefore, he at once became transcendentally situated, and all the symptoms of ecstasy became manifest in his body. His heart filled with love, and his eyes with tears, and thus he was able to completely capture the lotus feet of the Lord within the core of his heart. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 14:26, Mam chayo vibicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan brahmabhuyaya kalplate. One who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstance, and once transcends the modes of material nature, and thus comes to the level of Brahman, Elsewhere in Bhagavad Gita 9:32, the Lord says, Mamhi partavya yepi syu papayonaha striya vaishastata sudras tepeyanti param gatim. O son of Prita, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, vaishyas, or merchants, as well as sudras, workers, can approach the supreme destination. On the strength of these verses from Bhagavad Gita, it is evident that although Prahlada Maharaj was born in a demoniac family, and although virtually demoniac blood flowed within his body, he was cleansed of all material bodily contamination because of his exalted position as a devotee. In other words, such impediments on the spiritual path could not stop him from progressing, for he was directly in touch with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Those who are physically and mentally contaminated by atheism cannot be situated on the transcendental platform, but as soon as one is freed from material contamination, he is immediately fit to be situated in devotional service. Prahlada Maharaja fixed his mind and sight upon Lord Narasimha with full attention in complete trance. With a fixed mind, he began to offer prayers in love with a faltering voice. The word susamahita means very attentive or fully fixed. The ability to fix the mind in this way is a result of yoga siddhi, mystic perfection, as it is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 12:13.1. Dhyana vastita tadgatena manasa pasyantiyam yogina. One attains yogic perfection when he is freed from all material diversions and his mind is fixed upon the lotus feet of the Lord. This is called samadhi or trance. Prahlada Maharaja attained that stage beyond the senses. Because he was engaged in service, he felt transcendentally situated, and naturally his mind and attention became saturated in transcendence. In that condition, he began to offer his prayers as follows. Shri Prahlada Uvacha Brahmadaya Suragana Munayota Siddhaha Satvaikatana Gatayo Vachasam Pravahai Naraditum Purugunar Adunapi Pipru Kim Tosham Arhati Same Harir Ugrajate. Prahlada Maharaj prayed, how is it possible for me, who have been born in a family of asuras, to offer suitable prayers to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Even until now, all the demigods headed by Lord Brahma and all the saintly persons could not satisfy the Lord by streams of excellent words, although such persons are very qualified, being in the mode of goodness. Then what is it to be said of me? I am not at all qualified. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. A Vaishnava who is fully qualified to serve the Lord still thinks himself extremely low while offering prayers to the Lord. For example, Krishnadas Kaviraja Goswami, author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, says, Jagai madai haite muni se papista, purisera kita haite muni se lagista. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi 5.205. Thus he considers himself unqualified, lower than the worms in stool, and more sinful than Jagai Madai. A pure Vaishnava actually thinks of himself in this way. Similarly, although Prahlada Maharaj was a pure, exalted Vaishnava, he thought himself most unqualified to offer prayers to the Supreme Lord. Mahajana yena gata sapantaha. Every pure Vaishnava should think like this. One should not be falsely proud of his Vaishnava qualifications. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has therefore instructed us, Trinadapi sunichena, tarorapi saistana, amanina manadena, kirtaniya sadahari. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw on the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Unless one is meek and humble, to make progress in spiritual life is very difficult. Manye dana bijana rupa tapa shutoshjas teja prabhava bala purusha buddhi yogaha naradanaya hi bhavanti parasya pumso bhaktya tutosa bhagavan gajayuta paya. Prahlada Maharaj continued, one may possess wealth, an aristocratic family, beauty, austerity, education, sensory expertise, luster, influence, physical strength, diligence, intelligence, and mystic yogic power. But I think that even all these qualifications one cannot. I think that even by all these qualifications, one cannot satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, one can satisfy the Lord simply by devotional service. Gajendra did this, and thus the Lord was satisfied with him. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. No kind of material qualification is the means for satisfying the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as stated in Bhagavad Gita. Only by devotional service can the Lord be known. Bhaktya mam abhijananti yavanyaschasmi tattvatam. Unless the Lord is pleased by the service of a devotee, the Lord does not reveal himself. Naham prakasa sarvasya yogamaya samanvritaha. This is the verdict of all scripture, shastras. Neither by speculation nor by material qualifications can one understand or approach the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vipradvisad gunayutad aravinda naba padaravinda vimokkat swapacham varistam manyetat arpite mano vachane hitarta pranam punati sakulam natur buddhimana. If a Brahmana has all 12 of the Brahminical qualifications, as they are stated in the book called Sanat Sujata, but is not a devotee, and is averse to the lotus feet of the Lord, he is certainly lower than a devotee who is a dog eater, but who has dedicated everything, mind, words, activities, wealth, and life, to the Supreme Lord. Such a devotee is better than such a Brahmana, because the devotee can purify his whole family, whereas the so-called Brahmana in a position of false prestige cannot purify even himself. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. First of all, there's a note. These are the 12 qualities of a perfect Brahmana: following religious principles, speaking truthfully, controlling the senses by undergoing austerities and penances, being free from jealousy, being intelligent, being tolerant, creating no enemies, performing yajna, giving charity, being steady, being well-versed in Vedic study, and observing vows. Here's a statement by Prahlada Maharaj, one of the 12 authorities regarding the distinction between a devotee and a Brahmana expert in Karma Kanda, or Vedic ritualistic ceremonies. There are 4 varnas and 4 ashramas, which divide human society, but the central principle is to become a first-class pure devotee. It is said in Hari Bhakti Sudodaya, Bhagavan Bhakti Hinasya, Jati Shastram Japas Tapa, Apranas Yaiva Dehasya, Mandanam Loka Ranjanam. If one is born in a high family like that of a Brahmana, Kshatriya, or Vaishya, but is not a devotee of the Lord, all his good qualifications as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya are null and void. Indeed, they are considered decorations of a dead body. In this verse, Prahlada Maharaj speaks of the Vipras, the learned Brahmanas. The learned Brahmana is considered best among the divisions of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Sudra. But a devotee born in a low Chandala family is better than such Brahmanas, not to speak of the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and others. And notice it says, a devotee born in a low Chandala family. It doesn't mean that a Chandala is better than a Brahmana, but the devotee, even if born in a Chandala family. A devotee is better than anyone, for he is in the transcendental position on the Brahman platform. Mamchayo vibhacharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunam samatitya itan brahma bhuyaya kalpade. One who engages in full devotional service, who does not fall down in any circumstance, at once transcends the modes of material nature and thus comes to the level of Brahman. Bhagavad Gita 14.26. The 12 qualifications of a first-class Brahmana, as stated in a book called Sanat Sujata, are as follows. Jnanam cha satyam cha dhamma shrutam cha hiyamat saryam pris titiksanasuya yajnas cha dhanam cha driti samas cha mahavrata dvadasa brahmanasya. The European and American devotees in the Krishna consciousness movement are sometimes accepted as Brahmanas, but the so-called caste Brahmanas are very much envious of them. In answer to such envy, Prahlada Maharaja says that one who has been born in a Brahmana family but is falsely proud of his prestigious position cannot even purify himself, not to speak of his family, whereas if a Chandala, a low-born person, is a devotee and has fully surrendered unto the lotus feet of the Lord, he can purify his entire family. We have had actual experience of how Americans and Europeans, because of their full Krishna consciousness, have purified their whole families, so much so that a mother of a devotee at the time of her death inquired about Krishna with her last breath. Therefore, it is theoretically true and has been practically proven that a devotee can give the best service to his family, his community, his society, and his nation. The foolish accuse a devotee of following the principle of escapism, but actually the fact is that a devotee is the right person to elevate his family. A devotee engages everything in the service of the Lord, and therefore he is always exalted. Naivat mana prabhur ayam nija labha purno mana janad avidusha karano rininte yad yaj jano bhagavate vidadita manam tachchat mane prati mukasya yata mukashri. The Supreme Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is always fully satisfied in himself. Therefore, when something is offered to him, the offering, by the Lord's mercy, is for the benefit of the devotee. For the Lord does not need service from anyone. To give an example, if one's face is decorated, the reflection of one's face in a mirror is also seen to be decorated. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. In Bhakti Yoga, it is recommended that a devotee follow 9 principles: Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atmanivedanam. This service of glorifying the Lord by hearing, chanting, and so on is not, of course, meant for the benefit of the Lord. This devotional service is recommended for the benefit of the devotee. The Lord is always glorious, whether the devotee glorifies him or not. But if the devotee engages in glorifying the Lord, the devotee himself automatically becomes glorious. Chaitodarpanam marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam. By glorifying the Lord constantly, the living entity becomes purified in the core of his heart. And thus, he can understand that he does not belong to the material world, but is a spirit soul whose actual activity is to advance in Krishna consciousness, so that he may become free from the material clutches. Thus, the blazing fire of material existence is immediately extinguished Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam. A foolish person is amazed that Krishna orders, Sarvadharman Pratyaja Mamekam Saranam Braja. Abandon all varieties of religious activities and just surrender unto me. Some foolish scholars even say that this is too much to demand, but this demand is not for the benefit of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Rather, it is for the benefit of human society. If human beings individually and collectively surrender everything to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in full Krishna consciousness, all of human society will benefit. One who does not dedicate everything to the Supreme Lord is described in this verse as avidusa, a rascal. In Bhagavad Gita 7:15, the Lord himself speaks in the same way. Namam duskritina mudha naradama prapadyante naradama maya prita jnana asuram bhavam asritaha. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. Because of ignorance and misfortune, the atheists and the naradamas, the lowest of men, do not surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, although the Supreme Lord Krishna is full in himself, he appears in different yagyas to demand the surrender of the conditioned souls, so that they will benefit by becoming free from the material clutches. In conclusion, the more we engage in Krishna consciousness and render service unto the Lord, the more we benefit. Krishna does not need service from any of us. Tasmat aham vigata viklava ishwarasya sarvatmanam mahi grinami yata manisham niko jaya guna visargam anupravista pujeta yenahi pumam anuvarnitena. Therefore, although I was born in a demoniac family, I may without a doubt offer prayers to the Lord with full endeavor, as far as my intelligence allows. Anyone who has been forced by ignorance to enter the material world may be purified of material life if he offers prayers to the Lord and hears the Lord's glories. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It is clearly understood that a devotee does not need to be born in a very high family, to be rich, to be aristocratic, or to be very beautiful. None of these qualifications will engage one in devotional service. With devotion, one should feel, God is great and I am very small. Therefore, my duty is to offer my prayers to the Lord. Only on this basis can one understand and render service to the Lord. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 18:55, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tattvataha tatomam tattvato gyatva vishtetad anantaram. One can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead as he is only by devotional service. And when one is in full consciousness of the Supreme Lord by such devotion, he can enter into the kingdom of God. Thus, Prahlada Maharaja decided to offer his best prayers to the Lord without consideration of his material position. Sarvehi ami vidikaras tava sattva damno pramadayo vayam ivesha na chodvijanta shimaya bhutaya utatma sukaya chasya Vikreditam Bhagavato Ruchiravatarai. O my Lord, all the demigods headed by Lord Brahma are sincere servants of your Lordship who are situated in a transcendental position. Therefore they are not like us, Prahlada and his father, the demon Hiranyakashipu. Your appearance in this fearsome form is your pastime for your own pleasure. Such an incarnation is always meant for the protection and improvement of the universe. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Prahlada Maharaj wanted to assert that his father and the other members of his family were all unfortunate because they were demoniac. Whereas the devotees of the Lord are always fortunate because they are always ready to follow the orders of the Lord. When the Supreme Lord appears in this material world in his various incarnations, he performs two functions: saving the devotee and vanquishing the demon. Paricharaya sadhunam vinasaya saduskritam. Lord Narasimha, for example, appeared for the protection of his devotee. Such pastimes as those of Narasimha are certainly not meant to create a fearful situation for the devotees, but nonetheless, the devotees, being very simple and faithful, were afraid of the fierce incarnation of the Lord. Therefore, Prahlada Maharaj, in the following prayer, requests the Lord to give up his anger. Tatyacha manyam asurascha hatas tvayadya modeta sadurapi rishchika sarpahatya lokascha nirvitim ita pratiyanti sarve rupam nishinga vibhayaya janasmaranti. My Lord Narasimha, please, therefore, cease your anger now that my father, the great demon Hiranyakashipu, has been killed. Since even saintly persons take pleasure in the killing of a scorpion or a snake, all the worlds have achieved great satisfaction because of the death of this demon. Now they are confident of their happiness, and they will always remember your auspicious incarnation in order to be free from fear. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The most important point in this verse is that although saintly persons never desire the killing of any living entity, they take pleasure in the killing of envious living entities like snakes and scorpions. Hiranyakashipu was killed because he was worse than a snake or a scorpion, and therefore everyone was happy. Now there was no need for the Lord to be angry. The devotees can always remember the form of Narasimha when they are in danger, and therefore the appearance of Narasimha was not at all inauspicious. The Lord's appearance is always worshipable and auspicious for all sane persons and devotees. Naham bibemyem ajita te tibaya nakasya jivarkanechabur Brukute Rabba Surga Damstrat Antra Sarga Shataja Keshara Sankukarnan Nirada Bhuta Digibad Aribin Nakagrat. My Lord, who are never conquered by anyone, I am certainly not afraid of your ferocious mouth and tongue, your eyes bright like the sun, or your frowning eyebrows. I do not fear your sharp pinching teeth, your garland of intestines, your mane soaked with blood, or your high wedge-like ears. Nor do I fear your tumultuous roaring, which makes elephants flee to distant places, or your nails, which are meant to kill your enemies. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Lord Narasimha's fierce appearance was certainly most dangerous for the non-devotees, but for Prahlada Maharaja, such a fearful appearance was not at all disturbing. The lion is very fearsome for other animals, but its cubs are not at all afraid of the lion. The water of the sea is certainly dreadful for all living entities on the land, but within the sea, even the small fish is unafraid. Why? Because the small fish is taking shelter of the big ocean. It is said that although great elephants are taken away by the flooding waters of the river, the small fish swim opposite the current. Therefore, although the Lord sometimes assumes a fierce appearance to kill the Duskritis, the devotees worship him. Keshava Drita, Narahari Rupa, Jaya Jagadisha Hare. The devotee always takes pleasure in worshiping the Lord and glorifying the Lord in any form, either pleasing or fierce. Trastosmi aham kripana vatsala dusa hogra samsara chakra kandanad gratastam punpranita bodhbadha swakarmabir usattamate nigri mulam pritopavarga sharanam havayase kadanu. O most powerful, insurmountable Lord, who are kind to the fallen souls, I have been put into the association of demons as a result of my activities, and therefore I am very much afraid of my condition of life within this material world. When will that moment come when you will call me to the shelter of your lotus feet, which are the ultimate goal for liberation from conditional life? Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Being in the material world is certainly miserable, but certainly when one is put into the association of asuras or atheistic men, it is intolerably so. One may ask why the living entity is put into the material world. Indeed, sometimes foolish people deride the Lord for having put them here. Actually, everyone is put into conditional life according to his karma. Therefore, Prahlada Maharaja, representing all other conditioned souls, admits that he was put into life among the asuras because of the results of his karma. The Lord is known as Kripa Vatsala because he is extremely kind to the conditioned souls. As stated in Bhagavad Gita, therefore, the Lord appears whenever there are discrepancies in the execution of religious principles. Yada yada hidharmasya glanir bhavati bharata tadatmanam sijam yaham. The Lord is extremely anxious to deliver the conditioned souls, and therefore he instructs all of us to return home back to Godhead. Sarvadharman purityaja mamekam saranam vraja. Thus, Prahlada Maharaja expected that the Lord, by his kindness, would call him again to the shelter of his lotus feet. In other words, everyone should be eager to return home back to Godhead, taking shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, and thus being fully trained in Krishna consciousness. Srimad Bhagavatam, Grantaraja Ki Jai. Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, thank you.